Minutes. But first, we turn our attention inside. If your house is your castle, then your throne should be, well, your throne, I suppose. How to make your bathroom more of a spa experience. Tina Delia is here from Delia Designs with some great advice. Delia, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you very much for having me today.
Yeah, always good to see you, and always good. This is a really important topic. This is something people have been trying to achieve for years, but even more so now.
Exactly, especially now because of the situation with the economy. People are trying to de-stress at home and using their resources.
And the bathroom is a good place to do that?
Exactly. It's the place where we begin and end our day, and it's a place that we should go to rejuvenate and detox and de-stress.
Well, and you suggest that you should open your door to nature, and I see you have a beautiful orchid there.
Yes.
Is that one way of bringing the outside into your peaceful bathroom surroundings?
Exactly, Bill. That is the first element of design that I believe is the most important. It's opening your door to nature. It's allowing nature to come indoors, using orchid plants, branches, and even soaps. These homemade soaps from Dross and Langle, they're a beautiful way to de-stress. They have beautiful bath salts and candles that will be aromatherapy and allow your senses to soothe.
So even if you're not bringing a plant in, just the scent of a plant or a flower will do the trick?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what about color and texture? If you're actually getting ready to redecorate your bathroom, what should people trend to?
Well, color and texture is actually a very simple way to spruce up the bathroom, make it feel spa-like. I suggest keeping your color palettes to a minimum.
Now, you've brought some designs here, and it looks like you went to a professional decorator to get these done. Do you suggest people do that?
I do, actually, and it's not necessarily it's not expensive. If you go to a designer, they can actually help you to create the feeling of a space that you're looking for. And if you have a budget, you just let them know what your budget is, and they'll help you achieve it.
You've brought some beautiful colors and some palettes here that involve different things that you can put up on the wall, whether they're pictures or fabrics. But can you achieve something similar with just paint, which is about as inexpensive as it gets?
Definitely. Keep your palette to a minimum. Use creamy whites, warm browns and beiges. Add some cool blues that'll help you soothe your mind. And if it's used successfully, the blues can actually make it feel like it's a cool glass of water.
Now, you want to make some things pop out and minimize other things. And you suggest that you minimize plumbing fixtures. Now, Luann was drawn to the toilet and wanted to sit there for the very beginning of the show. Are you talking about minimizing fixtures like that?
Definitely. I think what's important, especially in a small space, if you have a small space, you can actually get a streamlined toilet that's a one-piece. It's very tiny. It'll fit into a small space. Use a one-piece sink that we have here. It has storage underneath. The plumbing fixtures are very simple. Keeping those things like towel bars and robe hooks simple actually help you to keep your eye on the smaller details instead of distracting your eye to the bigger things.
Now, what's the price point of those one-piece toilets? They tend to be more expensive, don't they?
Not necessarily.
Really?
Yes.
Have things changed? Maybe they're coming out with less expensive ones.
I think that they can be comparable. And especially now, people are using EcoFlush, going with smaller tanks that are more sustainable for the environment, less water is being used.
And you only have to flush it like 2 or 3 times to get the job done on those EcoFlush ones, right?
That's right. 3, 4, sometimes 5.
It's a secret. We won't let that one out. Now, nothing changes the mood in any space in your house like lighting does, and I suspect that's pretty important in the bathroom, too.
Yes, lighting is key. So especially if you have a small space, I suggest that you try to keep your windows open. Bring as much natural light in as possible. And if you don't have a window in your bathroom, a lot of people don't. We can use something like this solar tube here. It's a tube that actually goes from the outside of your home inside. It's a reflective on the inside, and
So where does this go? This goes on your roof?
This goes onto the roof. There's the tube that comes into the home, and it almost looks like a recessed light, but it's actually taking the daylight from outside and dispersing it inside the room.
It doesn't come apart because obviously you want this plastic piece on there. But if you look inside, it's highly reflective inside there, and that's right. Actually going to let the sunlight in, and then it reflects all the way down the tube and winds up coming out in your bathroom or really any room. If you have a darkened hallway, those work pretty well too, don't they?
Exactly. Darkened hallways, bathrooms, bedrooms, any place that you feel like you need a little bit more light.
And what does it cost to have something like that installed in a home?
Something like that can run you just a couple of $1,000s installed, from purchasing the actual product to having it installed.
And it provides light and then uses no energy at all.
Exactly.
So even though there's a price point, you have to pay for it ahead of time. Once it's in, it's in.
It has that Energy Star rating, and there's actually federal tax credits that you can use to write off for having a sustainable product.
That's good advice this time of year.
Right.
Also, clutter tends to be a problem with lots of bathrooms. What's the best way to combat that? Definitely
keep your clutter at bay. Use a one-piece storage sink like we have here, and keep everything underneath. If you want to have your hair dryer for use during your daily days, unplug it, because putting things away actually keeps your mind at rest and helps you feel more relaxed. When you walk into the bathroom, you don't want to see all of that stuff out. You just want everything to be nice and soothing, and that'll help you create your spa-like feel in your bathroom.
So true, so true. Tina, Delia, from Delia Designs, thank you so much for great advice. Some beautiful products that hopefully will help make over your bathroom into a spa retreat. All right, when we come back, it's time for a little cooking from the bathroom to the kitchen. It's Christina DiMicali with a great heart-healthy recipe. We'll be right back.